Young and Restless Spoilers reveal the pain of losing a loved one can sink a person into the abyss, and for Lucy, the shock of losing her mother Heather has pushed her into a dark journey that she has never experienced before. From a young girl with many prospects, Lucy is now struggling with deep mental pain and has difficulty controlling her own emotions. Her story becomes more and more complicated when threats and dark plots from Sharon begin to emerge. Heather, Lucy's mother, is not only her mother but also the greatest spiritual support in her life. Her sudden departure has left a huge void in Lucy's soul. The pain seems to be too much to bear, causing her to gradually lose control of her emotions. Not simply a loss, but this loss also causes Lucy to fall into a state of disorientation, confusion, and gradually sink into a feeling of helplessness, unable to find a way out. Daniel, Lucy's father, has failed as a father in the past, but now he is trying his best to be a strong support for his daughter. Daniel understands that Lucy is facing the most difficult time in her life, and he has promised that he will never abandon her again. He wants to make up for his past mistakes and become a devoted father, especially in the context that Heather is no longer by his side. However, not everything goes according to Daniel's plan, as Sharon's plot is gradually revealed and threatens to throw the lives of father and daughter into chaos. Sharon, after killing Heather in a brutal plot, is trying to frame Daniel and make everyone believe that he is the guilty one. Although Sharon tries to cover up her tracks, making Daniel the culprit is not only part of her revenge plan but also a way to cover up her crime. Sharon's attempt to frame Daniel has not only put him on the defensive, but has also disrupted Lucy's life. Lucy, although she is convinced that her father is not the culprit, is so hurt and confused that she is easily dragged into a spiral of doubt and anxiety. If the police start investigating and consider Daniel the prime suspect in Heather's death, it will be a fatal blow to Lucy's spirit. In her turmoil, Lucy begins to turn to alcohol as a way to ease her pain and temporarily forget the harsh reality. She used to turn to alcohol when she was sad, and now it has become a dangerous habit. As her life gradually becomes more and more out of control, Lucy sinks deeper into depravity. Every time she drinks, Lucy loses more and more of her sanity and ability to control her actions, leading to serious bad decisions. What if Lucy gets drunk and reveals secrets that should not be told? In a drunken state, she could easily get agitated and reveal sensitive information about her mother's death. This could not only put her in danger but also escalate the situation. Lucy could even make reckless decisions to seek revenge on those she believes have caused her pain. One of the potential targets that Lucy could target in her anger is Sharon, who she could blame for her father being suspected by the police. In a drunken state, Lucy could lose control and seek revenge on Sharon, leading to unforeseen consequences. In addition, Faith Newman, a relative of Sharon's family, could also become a target if Lucy feels that Faith is involved in the events that have occurred. Daniel, despite trying his best to keep his promise to Lucy, may be forced to break his vow due to circumstances beyond his control. If Daniel is arrested and considered the prime suspect in Heather's case, Lucy will completely lose the only stability she has left in her life. For a moment, she will lose faith in her father, feeling as if everything around her is falling apart. Those around Lucy are concerned that, in her despair, she may fall into a darker life, with alcohol as her companion and more bad decisions. This could send Lucy into a spiral of dire consequences. Not only is Lucy dangerous to herself, she could become a threat to those around her, especially if she acts without thinking about the consequences. In the worst-case scenario, Lucy may decide to take revenge on Sharon for what she feels Sharon has done to her family. Lucy's anger, when combined with alcohol and loss of control, could lead to violent actions. She could confront Sharon directly, and a dramatic confrontation could take place. Will Lucy be able to see clearly that Sharon is the one responsible for her mother's death, or will she be lost in her hatred and unable to find a way out? Will anyone be able to save Lucy before she goes too far? Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news on our channel.